Hi there everyone, welcome to DM Car Reviews. Today we are driving a 2006 Subaru Tribeca on the channel. I want to say a huge thank you to CarBuzz of Winchester, Virginia for providing me this car. I will attach all their information in the right hand corner side of the screen. But let's go check the Subaru out. So this is actually my second time ever seeing a Tribeca like this in person. I got to drive one for a little bit many years ago. It was a pretty cool ride. So back in the days, if you didn't want to go with the Murano or the Highlander, you had this option. Bigger than the Outback, but still sporty and fun to an extent. It definitely has an aggressive look. I also feel like the newer Kia Sportage from like 2016, 2018, I feel like they may have been inspired by these headlights. I feel like this was the sportier offering of that era. So in the back we have soft touch materials everywhere. Really nice. And a third row too. How cool. Let's hop in here. We have an AC in the back. I guess this is the farthest I can go. Let's see. So space-wise, I will say it is to the tighter side. I'm trying to move the seat back, but this is the furthest it will go. Maybe if I lift the seats in the rear, maybe that can help. Let's see. I'm sure there should be more legroom here. There's no way it would be this tight. Let's see. If we lift these, will that buy us some more room? I think it should. Let's go check it out. Also, nice and big trunk. Let's go check. I know these seats do go back. Yeah, that's a little bit better. I think they're just... No, they're not stuck. I think this is where they go. So, you know, for 6'2", manageable space-wise. The Murano has way more space on the back, at least in the second row. Alright, let's go take a look at the motor. So I believe this one uses their familiar 3.6 liter. It's definitely a V6. Yes, the H6 Subaru Boxer motor. All right. Again, soft touch materials. Seems to be in really good shape. It's only got 71,000 miles. We got dual zone climate. A very basic infotainment layout, FM, AM, CD player with MP3, sunroof, extendable visor, and a lighted visor. Holder for your glasses. A lot of Nissans from that era have that too. Auto dimming mirror. Let's do a washer test. Horn is nice and loud. Well, let's go take this Tribeca for a drive. We got 2 power outlets, heated front seats. Really nice. Right away, I can tell handling wise, this will probably be the sportiest car in this segment. Definitely sportier and tighter than the Murano. Actually, let's go this way. just the way she sings, that is awesome. The ride is compliant, smooth but composed. Gotta say, I really dig the sound of this Subi. Like, it actually sounds super nice. Today's surprisingly a hot day too. Let's do a U-turn check real quick. Look at that cute pit bull. So sweet. Also, over the bumps, it's pleasant. It rides over them nicely. This is an eager powertrain, so it likes to spin, it likes to move, gets into the gear really quickly. Like, I barely tap it, it's already wanting to go. I like that. Turning is really good too. Glues to the road. Hugs the corner. You know, wow. Gotta say, I actually really dig this Tribeca. Also, the layout of the dash, everything is easy to see. We got great visibility. This is awesome. AC is nice and ice cold. But let's go take this Tribeca on the freeway. I just realized we have a sport mode here. You just got to move the shifter to the left and she will cling onto the gears for longer. Really good into the turn-in. Like, wow. Wow. Really impressive. It's crazy how it holds the gear so well. This is a fun, quick SUV, let me tell you that. Like, it actually moves so well. Impressive, impressive. Oh, the bikes are having some fun over there. Chevy's been punching it all the time. That's so cool. Spins out beautifully, and on the freeway and on the back road, like a country back road, it's got such a nice relaxing ride. It's not stiff, it's not too floaty, it just got the right amount of comfort and handling. Like, this is awesome. And you know, from that era, this right now very well may be one of my new favorite JDM crossovers. Because, you know, there's the Highlander, the Murano, then we have the Tribeca, the Honda Pilot, and then we go to the American market, we got the Ford Explorer, a lot of cars. But out of all of them, I'm actually thinking this one may be my favorite so far that I've driven. It's just so good. The ride is definitely one of the best. The seat is firm. It's a pretty firm seat, definitely firmer than the competitors, but it's still comfortable, you know, like, it's not gonna fatigue you that fast. It's actually pretty good. And just the response of this car, like, it's really good. The gearbox is tuned perfectly, holds onto the right gears. There's no drone, there's no rev hang, nothing. And it's a reliable machine, so you know, these 3.6s with these transmissions are pretty good combinations. I honestly think this is way better than anything in the modern Subaru world, like, by far. Look at this. Such a good, clean kickdown. Well, folks, this summarizes today's test drive. Hope you all enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Which SUV would you pick from this generation and why? Would love to hear your feedback. Make sure to smash that like and subscribe button, and until next time.